Up, down.
Hey guys, welcome to the Leftovers Podcast, episode 38. We got me, Tyler, we got Jackson, and we got Josh. Today we talked about Jurassic World for a little bit. We did some rankings with some Marvel movies. We also talked about Fantastic Four and the new Xbox Meta Quest coming out, and just pretty much just talked about our thoughts and how we felt.
Yeah, Travis is not here this time, as you can see. Tomorrow's 4th of July, so happy 4th of July.
Yeah.
America, baby!
Freedom.
Okay. Anyway, we appreciate all the support. We hit 100 subs. Tyler put a post on the Instagram. Make sure you guys go check that out. Check out all of our other socials, things like that. But we always appreciate the support. Keep on watching. Keep on liking, commenting, all that stuff. And let's get going.
Yes, sir. You went to go see Jurassic Park, right?
I did. Well, it's Jurassic World.
Wait, is it already out?
Actually, it's Jurassic Rebirth.
And okay, this is the first thing I got to say. I don't know where
you say World. It's Rebirth. Okay, moving on.
It's Jurassic World Rebirth is the exact name of it.
Incorrect. Go. Waiting.
You
are so funny, Jackson, bro. Oh my god.
All night. We're going to be here all night.
Did she show her armpits, bro?
Dude, what are you on? Yes, she did. I got a picture. I'll show you right now.
Toes?
Yeah, dude. Shut up, bro. I got you right here.
Fingertips?
Show me that. Fingertips? What is wrong with you?
Oh, dude, sorry.
Dude, that's actually...
Is that too much?
That's
too
weird.
much?
No, it's just weird that, like, the first thing you said in a hot second was fingertips.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
That's
I don't know. Fingertips.
I like how I'm actually on my phone looking for what I think would be toes, and I can't find it. Goddamn.
Toes.
Well, I must put it in my profile section just in case everyone's starting.
Oh, yeah, I lost the key to that.
Dude, did you get the Jurassic World popcorn bucket?
Dude, okay. I really wanted it, but we didn't go to AMC,
Dude,
so that's
sick.
where they didn't sell it. At
Well,
AMC.
they have
Where'd
it.
you go?
They have it at
We
Cinemark.
went
What do
to
you mean?
Roadhouse because we wanted to get dinner while we were there, but I might go and just get it, dude.
Dude, just go on Tuesdays.
I might become that guy. I might be a popcorn bucket collector, dude. It's just so much space.
I mean, dude, they're honestly kind of cool. They've gone.
They're sick. They're cool. And we watch so much movies
hard.
to where it's like,
yeah.
dude.
It'd be like, yo, grab the T-Rex. one.
Right. It's like, yo, what are we watching today? We're watching Harry Potter. Yo, get the Harry Potter.
Yo, get the
Dude,
Durex.
they actually have had some really cool
Yo,
ones.
let me see if I can find it. No, they're probably not.
The T-Rex one is the one that's right now.
No. The one that they have where they have a cool Jurassic, it's a Rebirth one where it's like a raptor in like a cryo cage. It's a popcorn bucket. It lights up.
Oh,
and,
no, I've seen that. Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's got a drink holder on the side too.
Speaking of your mic,
It's got a drink holder.
There you go.
It's got a drink holder.
No, but actually, like, it's really cool. But besides that, again, back to the freaking movie.
Back to the Future.
It was good. I thought it was decent. I think it was I'm gonna put it at third best Jurassic Park I've seen, and my tier is Jurassic Park the original. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. Is Jurassic Park. I think it's near perfect in my opinion. When it comes to a movie, it's near perfect. Yeah, score, the acting, the actors, the plot, all of it's pretty solid.
Ain't no Scarlett Johansson though.
No, but dude, they got Alan Grant. they got what's his name? I forget his name. Love him though.
Dr.
It's Alan Grant. I'm talking about his actor
Jeff
name.
Goldblum.
Dr. Jeff Goldblum. But yes, Jeff Goldblum is.
You said his actor
But
name.
Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, the first one. I thought that was really good.
Yeah, I
So
liked it.
that Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, and now this one. I think it's those three. That's my personal opinion because Lost World I didn't like that much. Jurassic Park 3 is honestly the worst one in my opinion. One of the worst ones. Well, actually, I take that back. Shit, dude. The last Jurassic World was terrible. Dominion. Oh my god, it was dog water. It didn't know where it wanted to go. It had a cloned girl in it. It was crazy.
Wow, that was in the other one too.
Like I'll admit, like in the books, it's all about like genetic mutation. So like you can't really be mad. Like it's all about like their whole point is that these aren't real creatures. They created them. They own them. Like they're not even real animals.
Well, the crazy thing is they went too far. Like it just wasn't like realistic, and
That's
with the whole clone of the girl and everything. So.
Well, yeah, dude. It really,
Actually-
it really got unrealistic when they started cloning a girl. Like, I just really lost it after the whole bioengineered dinosaur shit.
Yeah, these guys are fucking fools. They should have seen me in my
Look,
prime.
dude, they had me when they told me they got a sap out of a fucking dead bug that would have fossilized the same goddamn way that the freaking
Well, they could do that with
dinosaur
dinosaurs.
would, bro. Bro, yeah, they're doing it right now. They're close to doing the mammoth. I mean, they brought back those wolves.
Dire wolves.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
I want to see a mammoth.
Dude, it's possible, dude. We're getting close.
It's possible,
No,
dude.
it's honestly, look it up. Yo, Jamie,
Pull it up.
Yeah, actually, I am gonna pull it up. But while I'm doing that, talk
Yo,
about
Travis, pull it up real quick.
Travis, pull it up really quick.
Travis. Oh, he's gone.
Mammoth coming back.
He's on his pilgrimage.
Oops. Tiana's Foods.
Yes. So it says here, scientists are actively working on bringing back the woolly mammoth, with some predicting a reintroduction within the next few years. The company Colossal Biosciences. That sounds like the start of a fucking movie. Colossal Biosciences.
Yeah.
That is InGen from Jurassic Park.
If it was just Colossus, imagine that shit.
The company Colossal Biosciences that's crazy, leading the effort aiming to create a functioning mammoth by genetically editing Asian elephants to have mammoth traits. That's pretty much what they did with Jurassic Park. Is they took what we have now, combined it to match the fitting DNA. Match. Have mammoth traits. Colossal Biosciences is focused on de-extinction specifically for the woolly mammoth and other species. Companies using genetic engineering to introduce mammoth traits like thick hair, fat, and cold adaptation into Asian elephants. Colossal Biosciences, through its foundation, is also exploring the use of artificial wombs to aid in the process and potentially safeguard other endangered species. That's actually pretty cool.
So the question is, do we start from the first extinction, like animals that were first extinct, or do we go backwards, like bring the Tasmanian devil?
The truth is, it'd be easier to get stuff that's closer to us.
Well, I believe
DNA
their
would be
main
easier to
mission
find.
is.
Yeah.
I believe their main mission is to bring back the extinct species that mankind brought to extinction first.
Oh, you're one of those.
Well, I think that I'm pretty sure that's their goal first. Like they're gonna bring back. The
I mean, it would
dodo,
only
they're
make
gonna
sense if
bring
I'm
back-
being honest. But the truth is, they went extinct, and now the world has acclimated, where nature is acclimated to that. So if we were to introduce stuff, and that's why the dire wolves was a big topic, is because we're introducing a species that may have been here when humans were here or whenever during the time, but they're gone now, and the nature has adjusted. And if we introduce them, they're going to be like a foreign object into nature. So that's the argument, is that it's not a good thing, and nor is it ethical.
So
people think.
What I think is it was just a skill issue in the first place.
Skill issue. This dude doesn't know how to snipe. What are you using? Og, bro? This is a shorthand map, bro. You don't even know what you're talking about.
I mean, if they really wanted to live, they would have
Josh,
just
you're
lived.
like fading in and out.
I'm doing that on purpose, Tyler.
Oh my
doesn't sound good.
God.
You were Tyler's mom.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, if you're listening with headphones, this is gonna sound whack.
If you're listening with headphones, we love you. We appreciate all of our viewers.
Yeah,
and
we're done
listeners.
stimming with that. So
Sorry, we'll stop stimming with you guys.
I keep
what's this
forgetting.
But
to
anyway,
look
let us know
towards
what you guys
y'all.
think about that. I mean, like, what's
stimming.
What
do you think?
No, I mean, I meant more of like, bringing
woolly
back
mammoths.
stuff that we shouldn't bring back.
No, we should bring it back because it's cool.
All right, I mean, be honest. Would you agree? Okay,
Is it playing God?
No. Yes. I mean, come on, bro. I read the Jurassic Park, and bro, it gets deep with the like philosophical quotes and all that crap of like.
Yeah, we saw it in the movie.
Well, the truth is, yes, but it gets deeper, bro. It talks about like how the Earth. People think the Earth is gonna die. Like we're gonna kill the Earth. That's just 100% not true. That we can nuke the Earth, it's gonna survive. It will live past us. It will live past us.
It will just make everything.
Finds a way.
Life finds a way.
That's the whole point. Is life finds a way, whether that's us or something else. And that's the whole point. Is that, I mean, the world has been through so many things that have been stronger than us, and things that have lasted longer than us. Dinosaurs have stayed the way they were, not stayed the way, but with their intelligence for 165 million years. We have only been around for like 200,000, barely, if then. And we have not even scratched the surface, dog. And the truth is, humans probably won't even hit 1 million.
Well, the craziest part is that only like 60, I think it's like 60,000 of those 200 and something thousand years is recorded history. So like almost 3/4 of our history is gone.
Not even.
Well, because there was no one, we weren't advanced enough, and we weren't in the spot. See,
but there's proof of a previous civilization.
Well, yeah, there's proof like 300,000 years ago humans were here.
Yeah, not only that, but like there was some sophistication. Well, no, not that.
You mean justification?
Like before, not as far as, but I'm not talking about that far.
Yeah, did you use that word correctly?
No, you said sophistication.
There's a
know what you mean.
sophistication to it.
No, yeah, there's like some intelligence to it. Like they're like they had.
They're sophisticated.
There was like some pattern to what they were doing.
That's not sophisticated.
Basically, you're saying we reinvented shit that they found.
No, I'm just saying that there's proof that before, like, the farthest back that we know of is like Proto-Indo-European, and that's we only reconstructed that from like pulling from pretty much every single culture.
So, yeah, but so I guess our question is
So like, but there's
how do
proof
you
that it
know?
goes back farther than that. So yeah, exactly.
What goes back farther? Obviously, it does.
Well, yeah, dude, I went through a fucking deep like dive on all of this.
Not deep
Like,
enough.
oh, you're talking about like 2 a.m. YouTube, and you're like
Yeah.
zoned out.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's so cool.
Well, no, literally, I got home from work and I watched a whole video on it, and it was just Proto-Indo-European. It's
Oh,
just
that's
like
why you remember it, because you watched it 2 hours ago.
no, I didn't. I watched it Wednesday.
So yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Okay. I've done those deep dives before with like the fastest airplanes and stuff like that.
Yeah, so they're just cool.
What?
Like those videos, it's fun. Like I honestly like, what is it called? Because you know how you're talking about doom scrolling, but there's like the alternative where it's
Oh, micro learning?
micro learning. I do kind of like that if I'm being real.
Yeah.
Try to learn something new every day, guys. Every day.
If you go outside, you learn something.
Dude.
What the grass feels like.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
All right, let's hear it.
Wait, wait, what do you mean what the grass feels like?
No, it's fine. We can continue.
I went looking at, well, what were you talking about? Grass feels like. I honestly zoned out for a second. You two were just talking about some bullshit.
No, we were talking about learning, micro learning, and like actually learning history and shit.
Yeah, we actually
like,
were
cool
talking about
stuff.
something interesting.
Yeah, Tyler, you guys doom scroll like crazy. You literally, when I called you, you told me you were doom scrolling. I don't.
I actually-
was
I've
for
your
like
guys'
an hour.
hours are terrible on that shit.
Actually, no, mine's not bad anymore.
Well,
I've actually done a lot of work on it.
also you're at work and you're not allowed to be on your phone, so that'll do it too.
This
That
says
too.
it was on my
But
phone
also on
for
my
8
off days, I
hours
don't
today.
scroll.
I was watching Disney, but
Bro, yours is 8 hours and 2 minutes. You need to,
Dude,
that is
I
insane.
Wait, where do you go to look at your usage?
why does it say I was on the YouTube studio for 2 hours?
sorry, guys.
Why were you on YouTube Studio for 2 hours, dude?
I think it was just open on my iPad.
I don't know.
What was your question?
Well, all the movies are coming out. You got the 3 that are out right now. I mean, the 3 that are coming out in July that are the blockbusters, which are going to be the
Superman.
the Jurassic World Superman, and then you have Fantastic Four. I was more curious of which one you guys were most excited for.
I mean, I want Fantastic Four to do good, but I'm excited for Superman.
As it gets closer, I get more and more excited for Superman. But what about you, Tyler?
I don't know. I'm kind of in a weird spot. I'm not too excited for Superman, to be honest.
Why?
It just doesn't look as compelling as the other ones, and that's just my personal opinion. There's nothing.
He's a Snyder writer, dude.
He's like,
he's
nah,
a
dude, it
he's a
doesn't-
Snyder writer.
Superman doesn't get hurt
Hey,
when that sun
Henry
beam
Henry Cavill as
hits
Superman
him.
did a
listen
fucking
to me.
great
yeah.
job.
No shit.
This is the truth, and this is not even an argument. Superman is meant to be sunny, bright, colorful, jokey. He's meant to be that way. And the fact I don't hate Snyder at all, but his version of Superman was dark, gritty. That's not how Superman is
Well,
supposed
his
to be.
whole DC
So,
universe.
I don't agree
There's
with
a
that.
there's a lot of stuff of Superman being dark.
No.
in the comics, yeah.
And
that's what he's
but
putting
not
it
even
to.
then. But not
No, he was
even
talking
then.
about the movies. He's talking about Snyder.
He's talking
But the
about
truth
everything.
is, I'm mainly talking about movies. This is what I'm talking about because the Superman movies. I mean, when I think of a superhero, everyone in
Well,
the
did you
world
guys ever see the
thinks of
old Superman?
Christopher
Yeah,
Reeves.
I've seen all of them,
No.
and I can judge all of them. Is
I
what
mean,
I'm
those
saying.
were a little bit
haven't.
like more light-hearted, kind of.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
Bro, Lois Lane died. And he's like,
Yeah, well, then a whole city got blown up in this.
and then he reversed time to
Shit was
save
so
her ass.
sick, dude.
So my question about that, everything else was going forward, right? The Earth was the only thing that went backwards in time. So technically, the Earth is behind everything else in space,
Oh my god, I cannot stand
in
this.
that universe. So-
Yeah, I think you're overlooking
if
it.
you're
I
thinking
think you're
about
overthinking it.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking ahead.
No, you haven't thought about this movie in about ever.
I've
and
never
then
seen it
now,
either.
yeah.
It's also fiction.
I saw the clip.
But
Excuse you?
I'm excited. It looks
That
close
is
to the
real.
original. He looks jokey. He's one. I haven't even seen the movie, and I can already see he's
People
a
piss me
top-tier
off
Superman.
though, because they bullied the studio into making him not blink when the can hit his head. He's like,
No, I don't. I want to say that I want to put it more as they listen to the fan, and he wanted to do that to let them know that they were going to listen to the fans more. I think that's more of it. I mean, yes, did the fandom pressure them?
The fans aren't always right.
No, I agree with you, because they're not the one getting paid billions to make the movie. So if they do know what was up, they would. So I agree with that. But then again, fans are big. Like even that one.
I knew you were gonna do that. I was literally watching him just.
You're like, I'm waiting for it.
Stim on those buttons, and then he fucking pressed it.
Black stuff on.
Well, like when John Berthel was talking about how he was going for Punisher and how like he went to that comic book store, and that guy was like, "Nah, you need to read these comic books because you're not gonna fuck this up." Like the fans are not stupid. Like they know.
Also, I mean,
like,
it also comes down to the fact
it.
it doesn't even have to just be superhero stuff or like comics. It's like.
Anything,
yeah.
It's all based off of a book.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Off of words written down.
Anytime you are drawing from somebody else's work or you're like remastering something, you always want to make sure you're. Well, you know what I mean.
Remaking.
Yeah, remaking. Sorry.
It's a video game.
Hey, bro.
Call of Duty remastered.
We're just gonna
Call
up the
of Duty,
graphics on this
fuck
movie
that.
real quick. It was in 720p. We're making it 4K.
Anyway, what were you saying, Tyler?
I was just saying you gotta make sure you stay true to the source material.
Well, yeah, exactly, and that's why the fans do it. You have to stay true to what truly makes a character the character, and then from there you can branch off. But if you get the main stuff wrong, like how Superman is supposed to be lighthearted, happy, he's supposed to be jokey, I feel like it's screwed up. It's like if Peter Parker in Spider-Man never joked and he was dark and broody all the time. It would be like, this is Batman. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is not even the same.
I have a question for y'all. Or what were you going to say, Jackson?
I was going to say, what was the worst adaptation of going from the source material and portraying it in the movie?
That's a fantastic
I already
question.
have my number one.
Yeah, what, man?
Snow White.
But did you even see Snow White?
Yeah, the new one. Yeah,
I mean, I agree with you, but I'm going to go with more of like... This is one that's going to sound... Well, actually...
I'm brain farting. I can't.
I was gonna say Voldemort, and the only reason is because if you read the book, he looks like how he's supposed to, kind of in the movie, but it would have done better, in my opinion, if they kept his nose, for example. If they kept his nose and didn't make him so like
Snaky.
like in the books, he's a lot more grounded, a lot more like, I'm gonna kill you. Not like, I'm gonna kill you. He was never like that in the book. So, and that's why it's kind of weird, like to like
read the books and see the
movie.
movie.
Right. Well, but here's the truth: is I saw the movies and then read the book, and even then we're not even done yet. But I know in the book that he's not like that, and that's why a lot of people had a problem with how Voldemort was portrayed, is because like. They weren't able to get his character out more. Like, there was so much more in the books that they talked about when it came to Tom Riddle and Voldemort that if they would have put in the movies, like, dude, that shit would have been hit a lot harder, because Voldemort truly was pretty, like, I mean, he came in at the Goblet of Fire. You barely see him. He fights Dumbledore. You know, he does all that shit, and then he's out. And then it's kind of like you don't really get the story. And that's why the HBO series is, I mean, yes, I want something new, but, like, I'm excited to see them actually show everything from the book. Because they miss so much.
Severus Snape's going to be black.
No, they actually changed that.
So is this in the same universe?
It's literally...
Or is it different?
The same thing. It is just...
So why were they trying to do that?
Do what?
Why were they trying to do...
You were brainwashed.
We need to get
do what, motherfucker?
Send help.
Actually, yeah, he doesn't bathe. What?
Brain rot. You said brainwash.
Yeah, I know. I said you were
brainwashed.
I did say you were brainwashed. You brainwashed. That's what I just said.
Oh shit, that is a word.
Yeah, and that's what I meant.
Dude, these fucking...
What do you mean? Why did they do what? Make him black? The truth is...
Who said that?
The pause.
My problem... Okay, this is the truth. In the book, they describe him as definitely not black. Okay? So...
But Hermione.
Right, but a lot of it has to do... This is like, Hermione got picked on a lot because of the way she looked. And if they changed the way she looked, it would not make sense. It would not be true to the book.
In fact, it would make it more racist. Or racial.
And weird... Well, yeah, I mean, but weirdly enough, the Hermione they have now looks a lot more to the books than the Hermione that is in the movies that we have now. And that's the truth.
Yeah, but Emma Watson, bro.
Yeah, dude, when she was a child, dude, that's disgusting.
Okay.
Dude.
Wait, so in the books, is Hermione...
Okay, I grew up with it first.
That's what the show is based off of, so unless we're talking about literally something that's not going to be made for another 8 years, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, not that. I mean, in the Deathly Hallows, she's fine. Because she's 18,
in the books,
right?
in the
Well,
books is
yeah,
Hermione.
they're older in general, but yeah.
What?
In the
She's like
books
20
is
in that actual
Let's
movie.
fucking
But
go.
what?
in the books is Hermione black?
No, the girl's
It's
not
not
even black.
described,
She's
right?
not even black.
Oh.
The one that we have is, she's not even
The
black.
one
She's
that
just
we
really
have.
dark. The one that
What's we?
for the show.
Who's we?
If you guys looked at the pictures
Huh?
of the show,
See, that's why I was confused. I was just
their casting is pretty all right. Harry looks pretty good. He looks close to the book. Ron looks pretty good, and Hermione looks pretty
Wait,
good.
so is it the same universe as the movie?
Dog, it's the same fucking shit. It's just a different cast
it's a
and different
remake.
everything. It's a remake, but this is
Bro.
But it's a show.
No.
But it's over 8 years.
Never gonna watch it.
It's over 8 years, and literally, pretty much, it's gonna cover every chapter of the book. It's true to the book, and that's what's different from the movies. The movies
How
weren't
many
true to the book.
episodes?
I'm not sure.
However many chapters.
No, are you out of your mind?
Episode 47.
Yeah, there's like 35 chapters in the first book. I'm pretty
I
positive.
mean, that'd be pretty lit, right?
you know what? Actually, you say that Harry Potter has a lot of chapters, and they take a lot of time to get through. Oh god,
Imagine
I like
if
books
they-
with a lot of chapters.
Dude, what if they brought back like the 20-minute episodes? They wouldn't.
They're
They're gonna make these an hour.
I hate 20-minute episodes. You want me to be honest? I want to sit there for an hour.
Well, those are more for like sitcoms.
Take an hour of my life. Let me get some popcorn. Let me get some food.
Yeah, no, I'm with Josh.
Let me
on
watch that
I'm with
hour.
Josh on
Because-
that.
I think it depends.
Because
It
like
depends on the
when
type
you're
of show.
when you're a kid and like the Clone Wars what came out, and there was
We're coming out.
Shut the fuck up. And there was like 25 episodes a season, and they were all like 25, 20 minutes and 25-ish minutes, I think it was. Those were
That's
tight.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Every time that came on, I was like, "Yo!" I grabbed the cereal. I was like, "Yeah, yeah." Whoa, over Kashyyyk. And then you're like, he's like, "The Jedi have fallen. What will they do?" And you hear that guy go,
Yoda is back on Coruscant.
"Is he really? What the fuck?"
You're like, ah, shit. Padme Amidala.
Yeah, and you're like, "Oh damn."
Oh, shit.
Dude,
Oh shit.
man, I miss that shit.
I saw his Ventress calling fucking Obi-Wan honey.
I
You're
still
like,
gotta watch it. I haven't finished it.
ah.
Oh, you're one of those? I didn't like how she looked.
Dude, I had no problem with the Asajj.
You were like,
Fun fact: that's who gave Anakin his scar on his eye. It's Asajj Ventress.
damn, dude. I hope he slayed that bitch.
She did not. She lives actually. In Legend, she dies.
She dies?
In Legend, she dies, but she's
Dude,
actually
spoiler.
in Tales of the
She's-
Empire,
spoiler, guys.
or Tales of the Underworld, and she lives. And she's in Bad Batch, and she lives, and she's got like blonde hair, and she's like a bounty hunter / mercenary now. Kind of cool. But hopefully she meets Quinlan Voss, which is her
So,
Jedi boyfriend.
Did she always just shave her head, or was she born that way?
Dooku made her do that, and also in their culture, like witches, they did that a lot. So,
Huh.
yeah. So it wasn't like she. I mean, I always thought that too when I was younger. I was like, does she have like cancer or something like?
okay.
Does she got space cancer from too many death sticks, bro? Like what the fuck? Like,
Yo, why don't they use the space magic thing to like fix that?
but no, but she was a badass dude. And then when you found out that the people from Dathomir actually came from a different galaxy in Ahsoka, that was pretty sick.
Whoa, dude. Haven't finished it.
You haven't finished Ahsoka?
Dude,
But I was gonna ask you, so none of you guys are excited for
Yeah.
Fantastic Four at all. I mean, you guys are.
no, I'm excited
I'm
for
excited,
it.
but
I
I'm
hope it does
more
well.
excited for Superman.
Yeah.
You
If
too?
I had to put it on a scale,
Or more excited for Fantastic.
No, I'd be more excited for Fantastic, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm excited for both equally. I think.
well, I'd say
I mean,
Superman.
yeah, I'm
it's
down
probably
for
like a
either.
9 out of 10, and then Fantastic Four is like an 8 out of 10.
So which
It's
one do
very
you think?
close.
Okay, which one? Okay, more excited for which one do you think is gonna do better
Fantastic Four.
at the opening day box office?
Yeah. Because it's built
Okay.
up.
yeah, opening.
And they
day,
actually haven't
Fantastic
released
Four.
too much
What do you
stuff.
think about in the end? Which one is gonna be the better movie? Which one's gonna stick?
I mean, who's the director for the Fantastic Four?
Who's the director for Superman?
James Gunn.
James Gunn,
He
which
did
is a
all the
fucking,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, which is a killer fucking director for
Yeah.
that, and he understands Superman, which is good. But so that one's gonna cook. Hey Siri,
That might be
who
good.
is directing the Fantastic Four coming out this year? Yes, use ChatGPT. I love when it asks me that
See, I just logged into mine.
in your chat to your ChatGPT. Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Yeah, Jackson's already communicating with us.
Yeah.
It's directed by Matt Schachman. Schachman is known for his work on WandaVision. Also directed episodes of Game of Thrones and The Great. So, ooh.
It could have been the shit episodes of
Ooh, you never,
we
dude.
got-
Watch it be the
we
battle.
got
of the
ourselves
Bastards. One
a
of the
matchup.
highest rated episodes. One,
Wait,
one of
let's
the
look
most
up.
watched episodes
In
of
the
all
red
time.
corner.
Wait, what was his name?
Matt Schachman.
Matt Schuckman.
Look up their net worth. Must
But
be stingy.
I was gonna ask you.
Season 7.
Fuck.
Whenever it asks me for shit, and then I'm like, yeah, sure, and just brain dead. God. I gotta look it up again. What was his name? Matt Shaman?
Shockman.
Shocktaman. Okay, so...
Spoils of War, Eastwatch. Go ahead and speak to the people, Jackson.
In the Spoils of War, Daenerys Targaryen and her dragon Drogo attacked the Lannister army
Oh,
during their return from
no
the siege
way.
of Highgarden.
Actually,
Yeah.
dude, that's the episode where like he pushes one of the Lannister, Jaime Lannister, off of the horse and like saves him from getting killed by a dragon or whatever. But that's the first time they like fight that dragon and like slaughters them in the Highlands.
Oh yeah,
Does that- remember that
they're
episode?
next to like
The water,
ravine,
yes,
yeah.
and he jumps and they fall
Don't
in
they?
the water.
Don't they shoot the dragon?
That's not in that episode.
No.
but that's later on. But yes,
Spoiler, guys.
Yeah, dude, come on, Tyler.
Oh yeah, dude. My bad. Sorry. Weren't we just talking about that?
Came out 10 years ago.
And then Eastwatch focuses on the aftermath of the battle. So he did that episode and then the one after it.
I think I kind of know those episodes, but I definitely know Spoils of War. I definitely know that episode for sure.
Okay, so it's probably.
I mean,
got
who
a
knows?
chance. It's got
but,
a chance.
But let me ask you right now: what do you think is going to do better? I mean, we haven't seen Fantastic Four, obviously, but
I think
Iron Man to Fantastic Four, which one's going to be better? Which one? Well, obviously you've seen Iron Man, right? But which one do you think is going to be better in the end?
Are we talking about storyline or opening night?
Just what do you think is going to be better? Which one are you going to like, enjoy? Which one do you think is going to be better? The better movie?
I feel like Iron Man's kind of slow in my opinion. It's still a great movie, but it's kind of slow. So I think Fantastic Four might have it beat.
What about you,
Since
Tyler?
there's going to be like more
yeah.
that they can build off of.
Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing.
Yeah, I agree. There's just more of an audience now.
Yeah, so we're gonna What about Guardians of the Galaxy? What's better, Guardians of the Galaxy, or is it gonna be Fantastic Four?
Which Guardians of the Galaxy?
Guardians
First
of the
one?
Galaxy, Volume 1.
I mean, that has a special place in my
That
heart.
me too. I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
So I gotta give it to Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't know, dude, because I want it to be better than Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yeah, I want it to be better too.
And I think that it's gonna have to be, and I think it will be, in my opinion. I love Guardians, but I think it's gonna be the better movie.
I mean, it's got Daddy Pedro.
I'm like falling asleep. Hold up. Sorry, guys. It was a long day.
The fuck you falling asleep for?
I'm
Guys,
tired.
I'm fucking dead.
What are you gonna go do?
I just have a monster right here.
Just bring it over here.
Yeah, put it in your mug. Oh wait,
You're
where's
so
your
fucking
mug?
All right, well, so do we agree Fantastic Four?
I'm saying Guardians
Or
of the
Guardians?
Galaxy.
You guys say Guardians? What about you, Tyler? Guardians or Fantastic Four is gonna be the better movie?
I'm gonna go Fantastic Four.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but something about
just-
that. I think
I'm
it just
I'm
has.
having
It's just Marvel knows that if it's got a higher expectation, they're gonna do a little bit more on it.
It's
Also,
the
I like-
same
Then
but different.
Guardians was a risk, and they knew that, so they had to do banger on it because they knew that not a lot of people knew Guardians of the Galaxy. They didn't know about the characters. They didn't know about the cast.
Once I did though, I was like, oh my god, Star Lord.
Well, I knew about all of that. It sucks, dude.
Yeah, I'm talking about me right now, not you.
No Way Home, Fantastic Four.
Ooh.
It's a hard one. That's a really hard one in my opinion.
I gotta give it to Spider-Man.
That one also has a place in my heart.
Yeah,
I love
I'll probably-
Spider-Man.
I'll
I
probably
got
go
Miles
Spider-Man,
back there.
too.
Oh, do you see the new banner I got? Check that out. It's pretty
Where'd you get that?
Wow.
At the store?
cool. Thrift store, actually. Yeah,
Thrift store.
Yeah.
We gotta go to the thrift store.
I got it at
tomorrow.
that one that's by literally the new one right here. Shout out.
Oh really?
Jackson, do you not go thrifting?
Not often.
Dude, they had a
I need
sick. I almost bought it. They had a sick Pirates of the Caribbean poster, but it was like in the glass, like movie poster on like the frame and
much
everything.
was it?
I don't remember honestly.
I mean, just being.
But you
They
have to
take
give out
tap to
stupid-
pay.
Yeah, they had that Venom. They had a Venom one that was that.
They
style.
take tap to pay.
Dog, I'm sure they do.
I'm gonna go there.
Dude,
tomorrow.
if you go to
pretty
Arc,
cool.
if you go to Arc on.
Oh wait, it's probably closed tomorrow.
No, yeah, if you go to Arc on Saturday, you get 50% off. Dude, literally.
Really? Damn.
No, I'm not kidding you, dude. Everything in my apartment, my nightstands, my chairs, everything.
Yeah, that's smart.
I
Yeah,
got.
the 70-year-old shit. Yeah.
Why not?
No, it's sturdy and
It
comfortable.
works. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I think the same
literally,
logic.
and I have and a dresser in my room, and then a few other things.
So you don't
I
want to
walked
spend
out
thousands
of there. No, I walked out of there only spent like $70
for
And I-
everything.
Yeah, for all my furniture.
Pretty good.
Yo, shout
The
out
o-
Arc.
The only thing that is like expensive in my room is that couch. That couch is expensive. Not really. It's a normal
And
couch.
it's the most uncomfortable thing ever.
No, it's actually pretty comfy.
It's all right.
It sucks.
It's
I
like
actually-
it's like metal. It's like low. It's like sofa on metal, but
well,
it's cool.
Yeah, and it can also
It's
be
fine,
it
whatever.
can be a one of those.
Okay,
what's
so-
it called?
It's a
futon?
Yeah, a futon thingy, like a
Yeah, you
stretch
can pull
out
it
bed.
out.
and it comes with a chase.
Well, what's going to be better, guys? Fantastic Four, No Way Home. What do we agree on?
No Way Home.
I want Fantastic Four to be better.
Yeah, you want it to be, but
I
what
want
do
it to
you
be,
think?
but I think No Way Home's. Actually, fuck.
No,
No Way
I'm
Home.
gonna
No Way
I'm
Home.
gonna go with Fantastic Four.
I think it's gonna be a mid movie.
I think No Way Home.
I think it was hyped up.
Well, yeah, I think Fantastic Four is gonna be mid too, but I honestly just thought No
All
Way
right.
Home was kind of mid. As
Avengers Infinity War or Fantastic?
Fantastic.
Infinity War. I mean, that's one of the best movies.
Yeah, Infinity War.
Marvel movies of all time is Infinity War.
See, I say Fantastic Four.
Really? It's going to be
I find
better.
that-
It's going to be better than Infinity War.
I find Infinity War a little boring.
I don't. I think
That's
probably-
crazy. That's
I
a
always
hot
watch
take.
Endgame. I always watch Endgame.
No, because you're one of those
No,
people
that's-
because
that's
you know
iPad shit.
we lose in Infinity War. I don't want us to lose.
No, that's not it. I just find it so
No,
slow.
he just wants to
in
see all the
build-up and
heroes
everything.
come
slow. It is so badass, dude. When Doctor Strange is sitting there and he brings out all his dudes and he's fighting Thanos on Titan, dude, that's so tight.
Yeah,
that
and
scene.
Thanos throws a
That's so
planet
tight.
at
and he
Iron Man.
kills Gamora. I mean, everyone was like,
and Thor fucking teleports in and is a
Or not
fucking-
Gamora.
I mean, yeah, you guys can have opinions.
I mean,
It's crazy.
but yours is wrong.
Wow. Do you know
Facts,
why we get to
facts.
have these opinions? Because tomorrow is the 4th of July. America's birthday.
yeah, I'll be working and then I have jumpers, so that's
I actually have the day
I'll be
out.
working.
Shout out to my work.
How's that feel? Being part of the 5%,
I mean,
Josh.
usually that's not the case.
I'm off
but
at 4.
I'm
I'll
surprised.
be all right.
You're getting off at 4?
Yeah, but I get up at 8.
Dude, why do you have to
so
have
I'm
it?
not very excited.
Why is it so specific?
You're so stupid, dude.
What?
Yeah, he's like, why are you only getting off at 4, dude? He's like, why are you gonna be so specific? You know, like getting off, like, you know, jerking off. Jackson Jarvie, do I gotta explain it to you any thicker?
Jackson was just.
Really? Okay.
I was
so,
the one that made the joke.
Infinity War is better, all right? That's just the truth, right?
No.
Yeah, I
Cool.
agree.
Infinity
Alright,
War.
continue.
What about,
Why are we going over this?
I just got one more, and it's just original Avengers or Fantastic Four? It's just a question. I had.
Avengers.
Dude, I remember seeing that shit in theaters.
Yeah,
I was
Avengers.
blown away.
Yeah, me too.
It was the first time for like
That
a
shit was
cinematic.
crazy. Yeah, dude, when they all
universe shit.
when they all sat in the. or
That's the
got-
first time they all
yeah.
combined, bro.
circle.
Where all the superheroes were in one movie for the first time, like, ever.
You want to get shawarma? You want to get shawarma?
That was added after the fact. Did you know?
Yeah, because why? Because he had to put a beard on, and he was
Yeah,
shooting
and he had to go
Snowpiercer,
like
and then he had to
this.
put a freaking mat. He had to put a fake chin on. He had to put a fake chin on.
He had to put a fake chin on and put his hand like
That's
this.
why Captain America didn't say anything.
These guys are nerds.
Yeah, dude, it's okay. It's like when you're watching Lord of the Rings, and then he kicks the helmet, and you're like, "Did you know that he broke his toe?"
It was funny. I was actually watching all the Marvel movies with my friend Kyle, and I kept saying, like, a scene would come up. I'm like, did you know?
Scene would come up.
And they were both boys.
When Infinity War came up, he decided just to make out with Kyle so to actually watch it because he's like, I don't like this one.
No, okay. Thor 2, ass.
Yeah, what's one of the worst Marvel movies?
Thor 2.
No, I disagree.
Phase 1 Marvel movie, and that ends at
Incredible Hulk.
doesn't end at Incredible Hulk. You think that's the worst one?
The Incredible Hulk.
I didn't like
is
that
the
one.
Second movie.
I didn't like that one.
Pretty good.
I didn't like it.
I like it.
I didn't like any really. I want them to come out with a good Hulk movie.
They did. Have you seen the Eric Bana one?
Yeah. Wait, is that his last name?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I said it.
that's why it was sad. Are you stupid?
Sound right.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, because Chris Norton was the other one.
Edward Norton.
Edward Norton. Okay, maybe I'm just wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the
Man
last
doesn't
name.
know his names.
That's a lot of people to remember. Okay.
So
That was two people.
Okay, so Phase 1 consists of Captain America, First Avenger, Iron Man, The Avengers, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, The Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, and Black Panther, Civil... Wait, why does it say Infinity War? This is fucked up.
This is
Oh, I'm
fucked
sorry.
up.
Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, and The Avengers.
Basically, all their
it ends at
first
The Avengers.
movies.
Right.
All the second movies
all
are
the
phase 2.
introductions of the first Avengers.
Phase 3 is all the third
I'm
movies
gonna go with
plus the Avengers.
The Avengers is the best one.
I
I mean, Iron Man.
I
Hulk,
like
Iron
Captain
Man 2,
America.
Thor, Cap, The Avengers. The Avengers is the best one.
If I'm gonna be honest, Captain America comes first, and then Iron
Really?
Man.
That one was solid 100%. Iron Man is solid too. I
and
hate.
then Avengers. Avengers. Is third.
I'm not a huge fan of Iron Man 2. That's not that it's bad.
No.
I'm not a huge fan of Thor, even though
No,
not that
it's
it's
slow
not that
and
it's
I
terrible.
loved Thor.
I know
course you
you
did.
did.
Not even just because of that, dude. I thought it was a great movie.
Sure, buddy.
All right.
You guys are just
What's phase
stupid.
2?
Iron Man 3. Let's see. Marvel phase 2. May phase 2. Order.
I like how you have to say it. Marvel phase 2.
Phase 2.
Order.
Phase 2.
He's got a
Check one. Check
Mic check.
two, check
Mic
two,
check.
check two.
1, 2, 3.
for sure.
What? You guys don't check your mics like that? Oh, what about?
I hate that one. That was creeps me out. No, it makes me feel weird. I don't really like you whatsoever. Actually, which is weird.
Oh, you don't like Jason Voorhees?
You don't like Jason Voorhees?
You don't like the
Why
Big
is it?
JV,
Why can't
bro?
this just give me a solid answer?
I don't know. Just AI that shit. Hey Siri, what are all the Marvel movies in the second phase of Marvel? And I completely. Hey Siri, what's the second phase of Marvel and what movies are included?
I
Phase
got
2
it.
of the Marvel Cinematic Universe comprises of Iron Man 3 2013, Thor, The Dark World 2013, Captain America, The Winter Soldier 2014, Guardians of the Galaxy 2014, Avengers, Age of Ultron 2015,
I didn't need
and
the
Ant-Man
fucking years.
2015.
Ant-Man.
I would say Guardians of the Galaxy comes first.
I would agree, but I would say the close second is Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron's not that great.
Oh fuck! Actually, Winter Soldier
But
is right there, bro.
no,
That one
in
is
this
so top
list,
tier.
Guardians of the Galaxy, Ant-Man, and then Avengers. Everything else, mid.
Really? No, I would go Guardians of the Galaxy, Winter Soldier. Actually, I would go Winter Soldier. No,
I think
fuck.
Winter Soldier was kind of weak.
Guardians, Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
I think it's
Dark
weak.
World is the worst one.
I'm not saying it's bad, but I think
Yeah.
it's weak. Dark World is also weak, but I just
and that's not even saying.
yeah.
that they're-
No, I
that's
would
not even
watch
saying-
Winter. I would watch Winter Soldier over that one. Yeah.
All right, so F, Mary, kill, right?
Alright.
Tony
I would marry
Stark.
Tyler. I'd fuck Jackson.
What?
I'd marry Tyler, fuck Jackson, and I'd kill Travis.
I kiss Travis.
and I'd kiss
I thought you
him.
were gonna just do us three.
Yeah, you
And you're
kiss
gonna be
yourself.
like, I kill myself. I married Tyler.
Can't say that on the thing. You gotta mute him. Goddamn it.
Nah, I'd be chilling.
Off myself is the word. No, I'm just kidding. All right,
Kiss
Marvel
my
Phase
dick.
3, Captain America Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Endgame.
Lay that shit
Dude,
down. I
Black
gotta see
Panther
it.
1 was really good. I
Yeah, you
really
got that
liked
chat
one.
GPT. Yeah, motherfucker.
The vibe in that movie was so
Which one?
Which one?
The
Black
first,
Panther?
yeah, the first Black Panther.
Yeah. Second one's like,
Bro,
I mean, the
that
second one wasn't
soundtrack-
bad. No.
Wow.
The second one wasn't bad either, or whatever the one was. But like the first one was gas.
scars.
Dude, I
The
really
vibe
liked...
was so sick when he walks in like this.
The vibe was so sick. Stop saying vibe.
Well,
the music
when he-
track was solid.
when he
I will
goes
be
up
honest.
to, are you talking about when he comes out of the plane?
Yeah, when he has a suit on.
I'm thinking about when he goes into.
I will not freeze, sorry. And then he jumps
Yeah.
on the plane and he's like, he frees like a gazelle.
I love it because when he walks into the lab with Zuri and he's like,
Shuri.
Yuri,
Who's Yuri?
the Russian bitch, bro.
Oh, dude, she's probably said her name. That's actually crazy.
But I'm thinking Captain America: Civil War, top.
Yeah, dude, that one is one of the best Marvel films ever. Civil
And the
War.
last two Avengers movies were included in that, right?
Tyler, what are you thinking
Right?
of? Civil War
Right?
is what?
The two Marvel movies were, Avengers.
Infinity War and Endgame were in there. Dude.
Okay, so okay, Endgame, Civil War, Infinity War.
I mean that is a dude. Phase
And then
3,
Guardians of the
I
Galaxy
didn't even
2.
realize, dude. Phase 3 cooked. It had Civil War.
It was so long.
It had Civil War,
Yeah.
Infinity War, Endgame, Black Panther, Ragnarok. It had Homecoming's definitely down on there. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is solid though.
I really liked Ragnarok.
Yeah, that was probably the best Thor film ever. Actually, I think that's the best Thor they've made is Ragnarok.
Yeah, that one was really, really good.
But then they doubled down on the funniness in the fourth one, and it was dog. And then they did not use
the
gore.
the fourth one was definitely a little bit of a letdown because they could have done that movie really could have.
Dude, it even tells me the highlights. Phase
that
3
movie.
highlights.
Give it another hour of like actual villain, like actual like problem.
I don't know, killing gods. He's Gore the God Butcher, not Gore the kill the god off screen, and you don't see what happens the whole fucking time.
You get there right before they die.
Yeah, and she's dying. Oh, I'm dying. Everything was a joke, and it's like,
The Necrosword is
It was so
Scroll.
Null.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made from it. Null. Yeah, made from Null.
So Phase 4. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Black Widow, Eternals,
Boo.
No Way Home.
Or Eternals is one of the worst movies ever.
I fell asleep.
I liked Eternal.
What else?
No Way Home, Doctor Strange 2, Thor: Love and Thunder, and Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, No Way Home is the best one in there. Every other
It's the
one,
only good
every other
one.
one is pretty dog. Minus Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I think Doctor Strange takes the cake for me.
But that's over No Way Home.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
The
No Way
second one?
Home. That's crazy. The first Doctor Strange is way
What
better.
happened
than
in
Yeah.
this?
Second one's awesome.
No Way Home is with Mysterio, right?
No.
No, which one
That's
is?
Far From Home.
What is No Way Home again?
Wait, did you say No Way Home or Far From Home?
No Way Home.
Well, then where's Far From Home? Because it comes
It's-
before No Way Home, so that doesn't make any sense. So we didn't see it. I don't know where
So it's
in.
probably in there. It's part of this.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Okay, so is Far From Home the first one?
No.
Second,
Fucking
Homecoming
is the first one.
Oh, yeah,
Far From Home
Homecoming,
is the
that's
second
the
one.
one.
And
Damn
No
it,
Way
Tyler!
Home.
I couldn't remember
I don't
Homecoming.
even know what movie he's talking about.
And then we got the TV shows.
I haven't watched the Spider-Man once in a while.
WandaVision, Falcon.
It's
Winter
part of
Soldier.
Phase 3. Far From Home is part of Phase 3.
Oh, good.
Actually, we read that. What am I talking about? I read that.
Yeah,
I'm
dummy.
being stupid. My bad.
And then we got Loki. What If? What If is
Loki
so good.
Loki is so good. What if is?
I really like Loki. Yeah.
Loki's god tier.
Yeah, Loki's.
Hawkeye?
I wish they would have.
Hawkeye wasn't that bad.
Season. I liked Hawkeye.
Dude, my only issue with those shows is every time they have Fisk, they butcher this guy, dude.
Yeah.
They don't fucking put Fisk as Fisk, bro.
He's like,
Yeah, he goes,
And then that's it.
Vanessa, just make me the shield. You won't touch Vanessa, man. Please. And then you're like, oh my God. And
they
then she's
did
like,
good in Daredevil, though.
yes, but
Reborn.
Echo, dog. Or his portrayal in Echo, terrible. His portrayal in Hawkeye,
I didn't watch Echo.
terrible.
I didn't watch Echo either.
Echo was so bad. It was so boring, dude. It was.
Yeah,
I hate
you
to say
can't
it.
hear anything. It's muted the whole time.
I know. I hate to say it. Like,
Wait, is it
it's
really?
No, but it's great that it's introduced. Like they're trying to do all that. But dude, they literally had to make like a whole canon event of Fisk making this stupid technological thing so he can translate for her in sign language. And I'm like, bro, we're trying too hard here. Like we're trying way too hard.
You were talking. I don't know if this is spoilers yet, but like I haven't seen it, so this is just what you were telling
Came out
me.
years ago, so it's your fault.
Well, no. You were telling me about Mephisto and Ironheart.
Well, shit, that's kind of a spoiler, so I didn't want to say that because it's pretty new.
Well, you told me that, and you told me
Yeah,
it
but
wasn't
I
a
didn't tell
spoiler.
Wait, for what?
our whole audience that, right?
For what?
For Ironheart, that Mephisto was revealed.
Oh, shit.
I mean, whatever, it's out the
I
bag
don't know
now.
who that is.
I haven't seen it, so
People
Moon
talked
Knight
about
was
it.
pretty good.
I loved Moon Knight. The Moon Knight.
Moon Knight was really
They should have
good,
made a. This is my opinion. They should have made a second season of Moon Knight instead of Ironheart. Ironheart was okay, but dude, it had no reason to involve as much magic as it did. It literally made no sense. Like I get what they were trying to do, like tech and magic, but Ironheart's never really been a part of that. From what I know.
Well, I also think. I mean, I'm sure they'll come out with another Moon Knight season still.
No, they probably won't, bro.
No, I hope he's in the next Avengers
Yeah,
movie.
why have they not talking about Moon Knight, bro? Where they're just leaving that
Moon Knight
he's
is
guy.
such a
dead.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
such a
literally-
cool character.
He's the one connection to him and Thor are the one connection to like gods.
Yeah, and he's the only like actual Egyptian connection we have right now.
So Miss Marvel.
Well, no, not the only one in all, but like right now he's the only one we have a connection to for Egyptian, right? Well, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, in the series.
in the
Yeah,
MCU, yeah.
yeah. Miss Marvel and She-Hulk didn't watch either of those.
Miss Marvel was
Miss Marvel was cool.
decent.
I liked Miss Marvel.
It was
Is it
decent,
worth
but that's
watching?
when they-
Yeah, you should watch
But
Miss
literally,
Marvel.
you could tell in Miss Marvel that's when they started getting a little bit woke. Is as soon as Miss Marvel came out.
Political and
Yeah, you were
shit.
like,
Yeah, but it was so
Well,
good.
yeah, it's because we're always put down. It's like,
gotcha. I don't get paid.
What,
the
what are
same
they
as
what are they
you."
called again? The bandoliers or what is that item called? You know what I'm talking about?
oh yeah.
The Bengals.
Yeah,
The
the Bengals. Yeah.
Which
the,
one?
the Vandaliers.
You're thinking of.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
What about Captain Marvel? When did Captain Marvel come out? That was a Phase 3 as well. Because that came out before.
Yeah.
That came out before Infinity War and Endgame.
Did
'cause
you
it
like
kinda led
Captain
to-
Marvel?
Yeah,
It was
Captain
okay.
Marvel was-
It was okay. Miss Marvel was okay. It was also kind of dog. I like the actress. She's really.
I know
cool,
how you
and-
feel
and
about
she's
the
a nerd-
Marvels.
and she's a nerd. Yeah, Marvels is terrible.
I didn't think. it was
Dude,
that
what are you
bad.
talking about? Black Girl Magic. Black Girl Magic.
And She-Hulk is definitely the worst show they've ever made.
Damn.
Yeah, let's twerk on
I didn't,
screen.
you know, I don't think She-Hulk was that bad. There were some moments in there where
it was the worst.
okay, yes, I know all the bullshit with all the like the pop like the pop culture shit. No, I don't.
It's not even that. That's the problem. She's meant to break the fourth wall. The acting was terrible. The story was dog shit. Dog shit. The fact that they introduced Thor's son in that, and they just decided to throw him at the end because no one's watching their shit ass show, fucking makes me mad. It got 8 million view. It got 8 million.
Dude, I don't know
when it was at like its
have
moment.
Ryan Reynolds write She-Hulk.
They didn't let him. They stole his rights from Deadpool when they made the X-Men movies. That's why when he was portrayed as Deadpool in the X-Men, it was dog shit, and that's why he made his own version thanks to him.
Yeah, and now they're just like, here you go.
So
go do your thing, Ryan.
Yeah, what's the next phase?
So I asked what's phase 5, and it told me like movies that were upcoming: Deadpool, Wolverine, Captain America, and I was like, we in 2025, bro. And it was like, facts, you're right, we're in 2025. So then I updated it. So it's Ant-Man 3, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, The Marvels, Secret Invasion for shows. It's still said upcoming was Deadpool and Wolverine.
Secret Invasion is definitely down there too. If you guys ever watched Secret Invasion,
I watched like 4
I did.
episodes.
It's not bad. I didn't think it was that bad.
Dude, Tyler, you have the worst taste.
No,
and the
I
worst
just
taste.
watched
think
it, he's like-
I just think you have too many hangups.
No, Tyler, it's know that
It's
like,
called
this is not me
standards,
just saying
Tyler.
this.
It's called just.
This is not me just saying this. All
Enjoy.
these influencers online have that general opinion.
You're not here to
right?
critique
No,
the
you
fucking
know,
movie.
it was
It's
alright.
for free.
I am.
I'd watch it again.
What do you mean I'm here to critique? Yeah, that's exactly what I like doing, critiquing it.
Yeah, with what
And
fucking.
it was dog shit.
But if you like everything, then there's no
I don't
point
like
in
everything, but I'm just like it's.
He
It wasn't that bad.
It was.
It's
It
not
was
that
the
bad.
worst, bro.
I'd put it
It
at
was
like
one of the
an 8
worst.
out of 10, dude.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could say it's one of the worst,
Stop
but it
glazing.
wasn't.
Stop
Yeah, I'm
fucking
saying.
blowing them off, dude. You're blowing off $1 billion company. They don't care what you gotta say.
Yeah, they're never gonna see this anyway.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, so Loki season 2, What If season 2, God Tiers.
Loki season 2 for sure. Loki in general, God tier character
I wish
development.
they. I wish
God
we
tier
were getting.
character.
Oh, yeah.
I wish we got
Literally
another
a god.
season.
He was in there for like thousands of years trying to figure this shit out.
You wish you got a what?
I wish we had another season, but
No,
I
it
mean,
ended.
they
No, it
no,
ended,
no.
yeah.
I,
Perfect. They
I
should
wish
never
they-
touch it again.
Dude,
Well,
he's
no, I
gonna
wish they
come
put
out
something
during
in between
Doomsday.
it.
What'd you say?
Something in between 1 and 2.
No. Stop.
Well, no.
No, this is one of
It's
those moments
fine,
where
but
they
I'm
need to
just
learn
saying I
to
wish.
fucking stop. The only time they will
They
ever
hit
bring
peak.
they hit it, they need to stop. When Loki, if he's ever introduced, it needs to be a side thing, a side character. There never needs to be a Loki season 3, Loki movie, Loki 1.4. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
why
Loki
haven't
across
they-
the multiverse. No, it's done.
But
he
if
has
he
his
shows
place.
up in the Avengers movie,
It makes sense. It makes sense because he literally is holding the fucking multiverse together, so it would make sense. But that's what I'm saying. For that, yes, it makes sense. But they are done with Loki, bro. If they do anything more, they're beating a dead horse, just like they did with Star Wars and all that other shit. Just let it fucking die. Let it die.
I'm surprised they haven't come out with a time
It's not even let
god.
it die. It's just leave it alone.
Wait, have they come out with a time god skin for Loki in Marvel Rivals?
Yeah, they have his Yggdrasil
can't hear you.
skin and shit. Yeah, I think you knew that.
I didn't.
It's an oddly specific question.
All right.
I just know about the one that makes him look like a bioweapon.
All right, what's the next
So
one?
more in Phase 5 is Deadpool, Wolverine, Captain America, Brave New World, Thunderbolts, Blade, which is coming out in November.
Blade?
Yeah,
No way.
Blade Asterix. So it's gonna be another one of those like
Oh.
whatevers. And then Agatha.
It was okay, actually.
don't.
No. I mean, Tyler glazes, and that's the only reason he's saying it's
He's
okay.
like, oh, Marvel,
But
dude,
it
I gotta
was-
like that shit.
It was.
What are
okay.
you doing?
Stretching.
Bro, you were
Bro.
somewhere. We were shooting a podcast.
What happened
dude.
today?
Yeah, for real. You're falling asleep, stretching.
I worked all day.
So does everybody, bro. So do a lot of people. So does a lot of people work 10-hour shifts, bro. Relax.
Yeah, but you're not working now.
So I'm saying
You're
not working now.
relaxing.
You're gonna go home and go to sleep, you ass. I gotta go work tomorrow.
Bro, what is y'all's issue? Relax.
Nothing. It's just you're falling asleep on the mic on a podcast. You're gonna go stretch in the middle of the podcast. It can't wait.
The stretching is supposed to happen
It
after,
can't
Tyler.
wait, you dumbass.
No, because I chose to do it now.
Bro, Tyler literally is like a 4-year-old kid, bro. He gets like upset when he's late at night and he's hangry. I want to go to bed and I gotta do the.
I didn't get my bottle.
No, you just don't fucking listen. Tyler, you're such a kid, dude.
I'm a kid, bro.
Get his
You're-
iPad.
Mike, I'm gonna have a child, and it's gonna be more mature than you when that motherfucking thing comes out, bro.
Agatha,
I pray for that child.
Daredevil,
I pray for you. I pray for that child to get fucking forgiveness on your soul, dude.
Ironheart.
Actually, I pray for Coral. She's gonna have two children in the house.
She got 2 childs.
Two childs.
Fuck that up. All right, what's phase 6?
All right, this is boring. Let's move on.
All right, go ahead, Tyler. Go ahead and talk about something
Well,
super
we're gonna
interesting,
just
Tyler.
talk about movies.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
How about the Xbox MetaQuest?
Oh, shit.
Wow,
yeah,
well, go ahead and
let's
bring
talk
that
about
up. Go ahead and talk.
Well, yeah. What do you guys think about it?
I haven't seen anything about it. I hope they allow like windows on it.
Good job, Tyler.
See,
came
that's
up
why
with
you
a
don't let
topic.
Josh have it because he's petty.
Josh, I am speaking.
Who?
Exactly.
All right, enough.
He's proving my point.
So,
Thank you.
what I think is hopefully it has Windows on it that we can install Steam.
Well, I'm assuming it probably does, right? Like,
Well,
I mean,
no.
it's a Microsoft console. Well, not like Windows,
Why would you
but like they
assume it
have.
does? It never has.
Well, I mean, on regular MetaQuest, you have a browser. So if it's going to be a Microsoft Xbox MetaQuest 3S, that's
on
what-
anything you have a browser.
that's what it is. It's called literally just Xbox MetaQuest 3S something.
Because if it's like the handheld where it's gonna have Steam,
right.
like you
that's
can
what I
download
was just
Steam,
gonna bring up.
I'm gonna get it.
I want the handheld if it has Steam. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the
I
only
would
reason I
probably
would
get it
get
regardless.
well, I'm
No, I
talking.
wouldn't.
Remember, I'm talking about the VR too.
That's I was just relating it to that because
okay.
maybe it's gonna be like the handheld where you can get Steam on the actual device.
Oh, okay.
That way you
I
don't have to have
mean,
it plugged in
I
to play
don't.
your Steam
Yeah,
games.
I mean that's probably fair. They're probably not going to have that.
if they don't, then it's
Well,
a waste of time and money.
That's fair unless you don't have a VR. But I mean, it'll probably run better and have look a little bit better. I feel like
That's
maybe.
how it works. They're gonna get you to buy a VR.
Innovation.
Well, I'm not gonna. Buy it.
Innovation that excites. Okay, Intel. What's up?
If I didn't have one, I would have bought this
Just
one.
do
yeah.
it, Nike.
Just do it, Nike.
Jackson. Why don't
I'm
you
loving
do
it, McDonald's.
Do what?
Get the new thing.
What new thing?
Oh, I thought you were gonna. Okay, the new MetaQuest.
Okay. It's not what I was trying to do at all.
Oh, my bad.
The new MetaQuest. Why don't you get it?
Why would he?
Because I just got one.
Yeah, that's what I was just
That's what you
thinking.
get. Well, then don't tell me to get it.
I'm not telling you to do it.
Nobody told you to do shit.
What the fuck?
bro.
You're like, just buy it.
Well, that's what we're saying. If you want it so bad, just buy it.
I don't want
When
it.
did I
said
say
it-
just buy it? I said just do it. I was going off of what
Oh
Josh
yeah, yeah.
said.
He said just do it. That's right.
I wasn't.
Same thing.
No, I wasn't talking to you at all.
No, he was making a joke because bro, he just
Okay.
wasn't there.
Okay.
for it.
Yeah. Obviously, you weren't either.
What are you
No,
talking
we were
about?
because we know
were
and
on
you
a
don't.
wavelength. You're over
you
here
just
like
caught up. You just caught
falling
up.
asleep.
You just caught up. I think you're.
You were just agreeing with me. What?
Yeah, because I thought we were talking about something else, but he
okay.
said
That's what I'm saying.
He
You
said just do it
okay.
because we were quoting brands randomly because we're dumbasses, and he decided to say just do it Nike. And after he said that, I said I'm loving it McDonald's, and we started saying dumb shit, but you just weren't there to experience
Wait,
it.
you said that? I didn't even hear you say the McDonald's
God.
one.
Oh, see, no one was there. No one was there.
Clip that. No one was there.
Tyler when he was 4, when he shit
Dude, that's hilarious. You got 3 different tellings of the same story,
But different.
all from the same 3 motherfuckers that were there.
We were in the same room, just not
You have 3
on the wavelength.
3 different motherfuckers on 3 different wavelengths.
All right, well, I think we could call it there.
Probably.
Oh yeah. Oh damn.
Yeah, so we talked about Marvel quite a
We,
bit.
yeah, I
Hopefully
guess
you guys
this
enjoyed
is the
that.
Marvel podcast. I guess. Yeah.
Every time I was trying to talk this entire fucking episode.
Come on, bro. We gotta stop interrupting. Go ahead, Jackson.
Yeah, so
No, anyway,
yeah.
we. Did you guys know that one last thing? Fun fact with Josh. Did you know that the peregrine falcon is one of the fastest animals on Earth and can dive up to 200?
The peregrine.
Yeah, could dive up to 240 miles an hour.
I actually did know that.
Dude, 240 miles an hour. 240 miles an hour.
Imagine if it doesn't
Hey,
pull
bro,
up.
I
It is
was in that gym
it is
assembly
a
too.
literal bullet.
Imagine that shit. It goes forgets to pull up.
I actually just learned this today because I started watching this animal thing because I was curious. And
It's called National Geographic.
It wasn't National Geographic, but it was
This guy's so
an animal
stupid.
thing.
This guy's so dumb.
Dude,
I love how that outro turned into National Geographic.
but it was just a fun fact with Josh.
Sponsor us.
Hey, bro, I love those magazines.
Yeah.
Like Reader's Digest. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, go ahead and check out the socials. We got TikTok, Instagram, cool stuff happening on there. Anything else you guys got?
Nothing.
No,
Well,
I
I mean,
feel
we
like-
appreciate all the likes. We hit 100 subs.
Yeah.
Which is
This
just,
whole way.
I mean,
Insane.
Thank you,
insane.
guys. Seriously,
I know it sounds
thank you.
stupid, but I mean, it's good. It's great. We're happy about it. So we're glad that you guys are liking everything. We'll be back to the good old spot maybe next week. I don't.
Actually,
It's going to be
be.
changing up too later. We're actually going to have a permanent spot for the. I mean, hopefully, and it's going to be sick. We're going to deck everything out, new chairs. You know, everything's
it'll
going to
be
set
like
up
an
nice.
actual dedicated spot.
It'll be an actual
One that
cool
we don't have to
spot.
set up every day.
We'll get a new sign. You guys are going to like it.
It's gonna feel a lot
New
more.
things are coming. Hopefully we're gonna do more posts. We're gonna do a lot more
I did.
YouTube videos.
Yeah, I see you post.
A lot more other things like that. Yeah. It's because I'm not in charge of the Instagram.
Yeah, but you also
but
but you
anyway,
also do other stuff.
awesome,
too, but
guys.
haven't seen it.
Thanks for everything. Thanks.
Take us out.
Leftovers out.